Let's go, baby. AFC East champs 2 years in a row. Woo! It's a long time coming. The last time we clinched it at home was the year I was born, 1995. So Pats fans can make fun of us for celebrating division wins or division championships all they want, because I'm happy. I know all of us are happy too. 27-10 over the New York Jets. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. Welcoming everybody to Red, White, and Bills. This is the post-game show. You can find us on podcast form with LDG Sports and Entertainment on Spotify. I will post that up after I post this one. But guys, it just feels so incredible. As ugly as the game started, and we finished pretty well, but as ugly as the game felt, just to clinch the division for 2 years in a row, heading into the playoffs on a 4-game win streak, it just feels so great. We said it from 4 games ago. We're on a mission now. The last quarter of the season, we got 4 must-win games, and we came out 4-0. So now we got playoffs next week, and I think it's they said, I heard something that whoever wins tonight is who we play, but then I saw somebody post something that if Vegas wins, we play New England, and if the Chargers win, we play the Chargers. So I guess we could say it's a good chance it's going to be the Patriots or the Chargers, and then if something weird happens, then maybe the Raiders. But anyway, 27-10 over the New Jersey Jets. And if you look at the total offensive stats, it doesn't look like a 27-10 game. 424 yards of total offense to the Jets 53. For third down, we were 8 for 18, which was pretty good. 0 for 1 on fourth down. The Jets were 1 for 14 on third down, which is absolutely incredible. The defense really stepped up. Give it up for the defense, y'all. Give it up for the defense. They came out and played outstanding like they usually do. Number 1 ranked defense shows out. They only had 4 first downs. So that's another testament to how great the defense played. Of course, what's a Buffalo Bills home game this year without weather being a factor? 30 degrees with a wind chill of about 20, 25-mile-an-hour winds. Allen was 24 for 45, 239 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. Also added 5 carries for 63 yards. So not a terrible game. There was at least 7 or 8 drops. There was a couple nice touchdown catches that Davis and Diggs only got 1 foot down in, but there was a lot of great plays to be made. But there was also a lot of drops, a couple of them in crucial situations, a couple run plays that were good, negated by boneheaded penalties. I mean, that one with McKenzie had a nice run. Ryan Bates knows that you can't chop block outside of the line of scrimmage, but, heat of the moment. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say I wouldn't have done that. I'm not a professional football player. But overall, 4 penalties we had today for 40 yards. Wasn't too bad, but the couple we had negated really good plays. But let's talk about Devin Singletary, somebody who I've loved since he was a rookie. Got his autograph, got to meet him, got a nice picture with him. I love Devin Singletary. I've been pounding my chest for him. Give him more reps. Don't just give him 5, 6 carries. Don't give him 7, Moss 7, and then that's it. Give this guy more opportunities and see what he does for this team. Another great day for him. 19 carries for 88 yards and a touchdown. Also added 2 catches for 24 yards and a touchdown. The way he's been running, he's on a mission. This guy is on a mission sent from God himself. He's just running hard, laying people out. It doesn't matter that he's 5'6" or 5'7". He's just laying the stick like he's Derrick Henry, and he's been absolutely outstanding for us. It's a huge confidence boost going into the playoffs that we have been having a pretty decent run game, obviously including Josh Allen for the past 5 weeks or so. But give it up for Motor, y'all. He played absolutely outstanding. Stephon Diggs needed 6 catches to meet his incentive bonus, and he got 9 for 81 and a touchdown. I have to say, I was really mad because, I watch on Hulu the games, and before the Bills game, it was the Steelers and the Ravens game. And it went to overtime. So I'm like, oh, they're going to switch over to the Bills game as soon as it starts. Nope. So I had to finish watching the Steelers game, and I missed the first drive where we got a touchdown. I saw the replay, though. That Diggs and Allen touchdown was beautiful. Allen evaded pressure, stiff-armed somebody, rolled out to his right. Beautiful pass to Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown. 14 plus 17 equals 6, baby. Dawson Knox with a couple drops, added 3 catches for 49 yards. Davis didn't have his best day at all. 3 catches for 39 yards. Plenty of drops for him. And Beasley 4 for 31 with a couple drops. And I understand, I maybe seem like I'm a little bit hard on the receivers, but we play in terrible weather where the quarterback who has the arm to throw in any condition has to throw lasers sometimes. And I can't, begin to tell you how hard it is for these receivers to catch the ball in these conditions and with the speed of the ball. But, we're going to be playing at least one game in Buffalo in the playoffs, and we need everybody hands on deck. But I'm freaking ecstatic, y'all. 2 AFC champions in a row. This feels absolutely amazing. Oh, man, I want to scream even louder, but we just put my son down, so I can't. But let's get into the defensive stats. This defense, man, I know people are going to say, oh, it's the New York Jets. It's the New York Jets. That doesn't matter. Like I said, going back to 1 for 14 on third down, these are professional football players, man. 4 first downs in the whole 4-quarter game. Like, these guys were playing for pride, and they only got 4 first downs and 1 for 14 on third down. I mean, defense did give up one bad play. It kind of was like Poyer over pursued a little bit, but it kind of turned into a pick play, and then they got locked up, and then they got a touchdown on 4th and 5. But other than that, they lit up the board on defense. 9 sacks today. Give it up. You guys wanted sacks? There's 9 of them for you. What a day. Addison, 2 sacks, 4 tackles. My man Boogie Basham, where I've been begging for them to give him more playing time, added a sack as well. AJ Epinesa with a beautiful sack. Jerry Hughes with a half a sack. Matt Milano with a sack. Ed Oliver with 4 tackles and a sack and a half. Jordan Poyer with 4 tackles and 2 sacks. Groot with 5 tackles, tied for the lead of team leading tackles with Tremaine Edmonds, who also had 5 tackles. Cam Lewis, that blocked punt. I haven't seen a blocked punt in years, and that was an amazing play. Give it up for Cam Lewis, man. Special teams play right there. And then, unfortunately, we're going to have to talk about Matt Hack. He did not have his best day punting. And I know the weather was a factor, but man didn't have a problem punting on the Jets. It was just Hack just had a bad day. I feel for the guy getting booed at home. But, I mean, he knows you got to play better. He averaged 33 yards a punt, a couple lousy punts. But this defense, man, let's go back to the defense. Enough with that. But they played lights out, and that's exactly what you want to see going into a playoff game this week. We don't know who we're playing, but we're definitely not playing the Jets. And this team was ranked number 1 in defense since week 4. And people keep trying to say, oh, well, they play bad teams. But they don't just play bad teams. They dominate everybody. So give it up for this defense, man. Defensive line played outstanding. Harrison Phillips had another good day plugging the holes. Didn't really pop up on the stat sheet too well, but he was all over the place, and he played awesome. And Addison, Boogie, all these guys, they all contributed to a dominant victory on defense. And, of course, we started off kind of slow, and it seemed like nothing was clicking. People were running different routes, and Allen was throwing the other way. People weren't catching the ball. But overall, we had 2 good drives to end the game. Even Mitch Trubisky came in and threw a nice pass for 15 yards. So give it up for Mitch Trubisky. Touchdown, Jesus got the catch, and victory formation. That's how you want to win every game. And it was just awesome to see. Now we're just wait to see who we play tonight, or whoever wins tonight is going to decide who we play next week. And I'm hoping we play a Sunday game. I don't want to play Monday night because it feels like a short week, and I don't want to play Saturday because it's a short week. So we'll see. But to everybody that thought the Bills were down and out and they weren't going to make the playoffs, the Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl, the Colts are going to win the Super Bowl. Well, guess what, baby? The Buffalo Bills are in the playoffs, won a division for 2 years in a row, and we're going to see what happens because this team is built for the playoffs. This team is built for championship football, and I don't know about you guys, but I feel pretty good about this team. Obviously, I wanted a little bit more of a dominant, or felt like a dominant win because it looked 27-10. When you look at it, oh, it's a 17-point win. All 11 of our wins were by 2 scores or double digits. But the way it was up until the 4th quarter, a lot of 3 and outs. We have 7 punts, went for it on 4th and 5 and didn't get it. They hung around too much, and so I'm just sitting here like, oh, we got to put these guys away. And then all of a sudden, Devin Singletary 20-10, then 27-10, 2 touchdowns for him. Overall, obviously, we're ecstatic about winning the AFC East again for 2 years in a row. A little bit to clean up, but we're partying, baby. I don't know if you saw their Instagram stories, but they're having a good time. And like I said, I would be doing that right now, but my son's asleep. But internally, I'm doing that. Shout out to the Snowman, Deion Dawkins. I repped you today, boy, and you played great. This O-line for the last few weeks has been everything we wanted them to be. You don't have to be the best O-line, just don't be the worst. And going into the playoffs with a pretty solid run game, pretty decent offensive line, and 17 at quarterback, and with the receiving core we got and this elite defense we can't help but feel good about our chances in the playoffs. So let me know, guys, who you think you'd rather play in the playoffs and what you feel like our chances are going to be moving forward. I'm definitely going to do another live call-in show for this week, especially it's playoff week. Remember, guys, all teams, all fans are welcome. It's not just the Bills channel, even though I only cover the Bills, but I like talking football with any team. So you're all welcome, of course. And remember, the shirts are out for sale. So just let me know if you want one. About 4 people already messaged me saying they want one. So I'll give it a few more days just so I can let the guy just have one order. And I'm not, here's an order, here's an order, here's an order. But red T-shirts with the Red, White, and Bills logo. I appreciate all the love and support, guys. This was the last regular season game. It's hard to say, hard to believe, but the real football starts now, postseason. So let's go, Buffalo. Go Bills. And until next time, thank you guys for all the love and support. And let's just say it again. Go Bills. Go Bills, baby.